Okay, welcome everyone. Today we will be looking at the grease levels for TR1. I'm just going to do a pathing video for the any percent speedrun here. There's a couple of different strategies or possible routes that you can take compared to what I'm doing, but I'll make sure to reference them wherever necessary and give some explanation on some stuff. We have quite a bit of health packs. We should be good for the whole run in terms of big and small health packs. We also have the shotgun available. We can pick up the magnums. I'm thinking it's probably better to leave them, but we could pick them up if we want to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go just right into the beginning of the first level here. Oh, it's wait. Right. So let me make a save right here at the beginning. Let's go all the way down. So first up, we got some lions. Now these lions aren't very hard, to be honest, because we can just back hop against them like this. And they should be dead right when we're near this block. Like this. Okay, cool. We pull the block first onto this tile. That will trigger that door up there. Now we push it twice to get onto the second tile. This will be the place where we want to have the block as well. So that door up ahead is now open. So right now we have a trigger skip coming up. So we go here. 2 running jumps and a standing jump on the ledge, and then go like this. Jump over the tile. Now if I go too straight, you'll see that I don't make it, and I'll probably hit it. Oh, wait. Here. So if I would go straight over the tile like this, and then jump. Oh, wait, see, we jumped too early anyway now. But the door will often close, so you wanna, oh yeah, I do it again. You want to make sure to sort of like go a little bit diagonal there. So like this. And then we just neatly jump over it. Takes a little bit of practice, but it's very early in the run. So it's fine. Go for this switch. And on the way out, make sure to actually make it out of the door. Otherwise we're stuck. Right, back onto this block. We're going over the pillars. So let's continue on. Here we go. We can just do a full running jump sequence over these ledges like I'm doing now. You can always take that a little safer or slower if you want, but it's a pretty easy one to just get the hang of. Down the slope, I don't know if jumping is actually faster than just sliding. Nobody seems to really know an answer to this, so it's fine. All the way in the back, in the water here, we'll flip the switch. We can go here and out again. We can ignore him. He bites us actually. Usually he will not really bite us. Now he was lucky, so he got us. And we're going into this next area. Now here we have a couple of switches coming up first. 4 of them. Right here is the first one. That's open store. And then right here is the second one. We want to go 1 ledge down. For the third one, we can just drop off like this and do like a roll into this or something. For the third one, and then with a side flip, we can just go straight down to this one. So 4 doors are now open. The order in which we do things can change depending on what you prefer yourself. I'm going to do Thor last, which is generally what's advisable, I'd say. The reason for this is that Pierre actually spawns later, meaning he cannot shoot us along the way. So I'm going into here first, with the swords, the Mocleys. We want to jump onto this, and get the key. Oh, let's get the key. Now I like to start the sequence out here from this side of this block. I'll make a save in case I do something wrong. We do a running jump, and then we can go straight through. If you do that neatly, you will not get hit by the sword. I'm running a little bit there, and then I'm doing another jump. So there is a full sequence full of jumping here, but I advise you to do a few normal steps in between. So we're going to do like a running jump here, another running jump right away. And then here we just do a little bit of steps. So these pillars are very annoying. Just run, 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 and then from here you can jump again. And the reason is just straight up because those pillars are just way too annoying if you're trying to fully jump the whole time. So at some point you can figure out some optimization for this. I like to just take these steps here to make sure I don't make any mistakes. And then we're out. Now keep in mind you can just get hit a little bit by these swords. It's not really a problem. We can heal through. You don't want to really get full-on hit by them, but it's fine. Now we go here. We're not going to go to Thor yet. We're going to go all the way up to Neptune now. This is a good moment to kill the bats. Gonna climb all the way up. Just follow this path and you should be okay. Up here. Okay. I like to do this stumble forward so I can go into standing jump, running jump, running jump. And then dive in. Why not? So this is pretty straightforward. We flip the switch here on the left first, and then we can get the key and go out. Pretty self-explanatory. Nothing really crazy about this part. Get ourselves a key. Now we go up, and there's a couple of ways to jump down to Atlas now. There's one in particular that's just going to be fastest, so I'll show that first. Let me actually make a save so I can reload it. So generally you just want to jump pretty much here, fake grab, roll, and then drop straight like this. And then we'll be right at Atlas. Now if you aren't really confident in doing it that fast, then you can always choose to walk up to the edge and do here a roll into... Oh wait, we needed to roll into fake grab. Let me actually reset that properly. Show you the right way. On the edge, back hop, and then we do roll into fake grab. Land here. And then we can go down. So this is all damageless. Maybe you can actually safety drop down as well. Let me actually try that, see how much damage this takes. I don't even know. So same thing. If I would do this, and I would drop straight down from here. Okay, so it's a bit of damage, but you can do that as well. So that's probably the fastest then. Anyhow, whichever way you choose, we'll be coming up here on Atlas. Pretty easy usually to deal with this monkey. You want to get on this tile. Now right here we have a boulder coming up. Generally, my advice is don't jump too early, but jump pretty much like now. Do a few steps, and then climb up here. You can also always choose here to go fully safe. It's a little slower, but go here, trigger the boulder, and just go here. This is completely safe. There's no threat here at all, so this is fine. But like I did, you can just go here, jump against this fence to angle her a little bit. Okay, so now I would have been dead if I landed it like this. You want to make sure to land it in this alcove somewhere, so make sure to get that right. Pretty useful to just practice on this a little bit if you're not familiar. Okay, now let's go down. So at this point we've taken about half our HP in damage already. I'm just gonna heal up, can't hurt. Now we want to go straight down here, stop, and do a fake grab to go right below here. It's easy enough. The easy way here is to dive. Oh, wait, that's not a dive. I press control instead of... Okay, so the easy way here is to dive and run and jump. This is the easy way. You'll always be able to do that without damage. An alternative way, I'm gonna have to go back for this a little bit though, is to go... Let me actually make the save here because it's a little better to do the sequence. There is a little faster way, which would be about like this. Okay, so now I actually got hit, but if you land that nicely, sort of against the wall there, then you will not get hit, and you can keep running. So the dive is a little slower because you do the roll in there. Oh wait, that's right bad. Let's try one more. Let's see if I can land it damageless here. Like this. No, I still got the damage. I'm not really sure how to land it exactly there, but there is a way to do that. It's faster. You can also just choose to just take the damage and heal through it again. Swan dive is much more consistent in terms of getting out safe. Wait until you hear the sound of the blink of the hammer. Oh, wait. We want to be on this side of the block. Push it. Now we can push it once and then we can do this little trick. Back up. So let me actually save here. We do a standing jump on the block. Now we don't adjust our position now. We can just go straight into a dive, roll, and then we can cancel like that. Now you don't really want to hold roll too long, because if you do, you'll actually roll, which is not really what we want. We want just to cancel. So just like that, immediately release roll as soon as you hit the ledge. And then you can just run straight through. It's pretty nice. It's just a little minor trick there. We push this block twice towards this to go up. Now this block on the floor below here, the lower block, we will be using that to go out with a little bit of fall damage. There's actually two pretty consistent ways here of going out from the ski down. So first is the one that I would definitely recommend, is to run off like this and hit the block with a roll. And we're good. Now another way would be to go here, running jump off to the lower section here, and then just drop down. We can go here. Definitely this cancel onto the block here. We land on the block and we use the roll to cancel the stumble like this. That's definitely what I recommend. For the way out, we do a grab here like this. Wait, I'm gonna explain that a little better. We're gonna do that move though. The idea is I'm gonna do a running jump from here. And I'm gonna aim to sort of land on the middle tile in this area with the thing. There's a tile sort of in the middle, so we want to be roughly in the middle. And we're also gonna do a grab. And basically we're gonna land like this, grab, and then do another standing jump right away. So let me actually show you how it looks. You saw it before. We're gonna do a running jump, land here on the middle, a standing jump onto the step. And then we're out without damage. So I hope that made sense. Oh wait. Now for the way down. How much health do we have now? We have pretty enough health. We're gonna want to be prepared here to heal up though. There's a Pierre down here and two lions. The lions we cannot really ignore because they're going to deal just way too much damage. We can ignore the Pierre, however, even if he shoots us. So let me show you just how I'm gonna go out here. I tend to go here normally because this is an ammo pickup, but we don't really need the ammo pickup. So I'm gonna go down here, backflip, and then I'm gonna heal up right away. And we just kill the lions. And we also have a shotgun, so I guess this would be a useful moment to pull out the shotgun for these lions. Right now I'll just finish them off with the pistols. Oh shit, the Pierre came closer, that's not good. Fuck off. Okay, this is better. As soon as he runs away, you'll see, now I can put in the keys here. He's not really going to hit me at all. And if he does, like earlier, he came a little closer. And if he comes that close, then you might want to shoot him a little bit so he runs around. But as soon as he's behind these pillars, you can just put in these keys, and he's not really hitting us. Like ever. So it's a pretty useful thing for this level. Now, if he does hit you, be prepared to just heal up, but that should be fine. So, he's just not hitting us. We're too far away for him. So, go out, and then we get into the next level. Right, so far for Francis Folly. I hope that all made some sense. We will now move on to Colosseum. So, jump into the water, go straight to the left. He sometimes bites, but it's not really anything special. I'm going to show you this jump first. So there's a jump here. Let me save the game. If we don't do the jump, we're going to have to climb up over on those ledges there on the right side. But I will first show you this jump, which is a little tricky. You have to really get used to it. But from this point, we can standing jump and running jump, and we'll be here at this section. Now, if you really don't like the jump or you're struggling with it, which I had in the beginning, I'll not lie, then you can always choose to climb out on this side of the water, pretty much, and then go this way. And then we go up on this. We go here. Oh. Right. And then don't continue right away. We want to go one up here as well. So this is the alternate route to this section. Now, I'll definitely recommend the... We're right the same place now, right? So, I definitely... Oh, this is a save. Let's load. Definitely recommend learning this jump, which is not really that difficult once you get the hang of it. So it's good. And then from here, from this corner, standing jump into running jump. Oh, it's a little ambitious there, but we were good. We can do that. Right, here we have a shimmy. And we're going to pull up a little early to skip the last part of the shimmy. And we can do that by pulling up in this alcove, drawing weapons, turning, and jumping down. So, go right here. Draw weapons, turn, and jump like this. Standing jump. Make sure to standing jump there. Right. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, that was a weird, but we just jumped down the hole, right? At this point, there's a whole lot of enemies, and we are basically going to be able to ignore all of them. So, I'm not even gonna bother shooting at Pierre. He is going to shoot at me, though. Right here, right now. Which is fine. This is actually a little bit of a weird version of him. Now, you can do this jump that I'm doing here in a sequence. But generally, you can just... you can do the back hop there without taking too much damage. So, on the balcony and in here. I just realized I can explain that jump to the balcony a little better, but I guess I'll do that at the end of this, because we're gonna need to do the jump again. So I'll explain that jump a little bit better if you're struggling with that. Just give me a moment. I didn't really make a save right now that's convenient for it. So. Okay, so we pulled the block out, we pulled the switch. I didn't mention a whole thing here, which I will actually go over right now. So we pulled up over here. This is where we pulled up. Now, as long as we stay on this left side, these monkeys will not trigger. So I figured I was just running it and not explaining this. This monkey neither. We can just completely skip them this way. Now they will trigger once we go on this other side. So if I'm looking like this, it's going to be the right side. So once we're on that side somewhere, the one in the back will trigger. And this one over here will trigger on this corner tile. Now, we're going to use this corner tile to actually make our way out of here. There's a slope down there near that monkey that we're going to jump to. So I'll actually show it a little better. So that monkey is now active, but we would normally jump just like this, just like this. So now, at this point, both monkeys are active up top on the balcony. But that's fine. We just ignore these animals. We run through, climb up on this block, and go into this first corner. There's 2 bats here. Might want to take care of them. You might also want to not stumble against this. Right, so here is an interesting bit as well. We're going to grab this, side shimmy, and pull up. Now, I'm very specifically mentioning the side shimmy there. Even though it was only a very small bit, you do need that. If you're all the way in that corner and you pull up right away, you'll see that we just die. Oh, we actually did it. Oh, I thought it wasn't possible like that. Well, I guess I was wrong. Anyhow, that's a very useful trick here. Once you get in, do a few steps, make sure you see the ledge before you jump. Okay, well, this is a slow one, but it's fine. In the corner, and we can pull up. Now, just keep in mind, if you go too fast, you could still die. So you want to take that one moment with the side shimmy to make sure you don't die to the boulder. Okay, switch and down here. Let's go this way. Now there's a lion. Hello, lion. Goodbye, lion. There's also Pierre still. Hello, Pierre. Goodbye, Pierre. Okay, so here we have 2 more bats coming up. These are the important enemies, right? Right, let's make it safe right here. So at this point, we want to ask ourselves, do we want the magnums or not? In any case, we're going to have to go up like this. Now, this is a sequence that takes a little bit of practice. In here, we have the magnums. We don't really need to pick up any of the other things. This door is timed, as you see. So if we don't pick them up right away, then it's probably better to just leave them. After this, we would go to the switch over there. I missed it now, but it's fine. So I did it running just now, like this. Going against this pillar, and then jump, jump. Okay, I think I'm missing it now. Oh, yeah. No, I think I might still hit it. No, it's too late. Okay, whatever. So there's an alternative way, which would be when we enter, and you don't want to do it while running, you can go against this block. Make sure you're well against it. Straight, like this. You do 1 step back. Hop back. And then you can do the jumps up on these. And we'll go in. Right, so magnums, I'm going to just pick them up for now. You can consider just not going for this door at all and just going up the normal way and then just going for this, the jump to the switch. So I'll take a small health pack here, heal myself up a little. Here we can actually get away with doing a fake grab, because that means we only get 1 stumble instead of 2. We take some fall damage like you see, about half our health. So if you're doing that, make sure to heal up. But generally, you can just take that damage. It's okay. And you can always go for a safe drop down there as well from the switch before. Now here's a bait switch. Don't pull this switch. It opens a door that we don't want to have opened. We just go into the water. I mean, it doesn't really matter much, but there will be 2 lions active. Or at least one of them is active. And they will come through that door to the balcony later on. It's not so good. So, push this block out twice. In. Push it in twice. Go over here. And pull it out this way. And that takes care of the last bit of this. We only need to get out of the level now at this point. We can dive here if you aim it right. It's a little bit of a timing thing, but you can dive and get a nice swim in. Right, so I'm going to actually, I'll take a moment here and explain this balcony jump to you. So I'll actually pull off what's here, because it's annoying if they're here. Okay, so nothing's actually here right now. I'll just go. So from here, from the wall, I'll make the save from the wall. You can just do a back hop. Now you want to make sure that Lara's midsection, you'll see at the top of her head, she has like this little angular little bit. Like that's the midsection. And as long as that's like just barely past the corner, you can just do a running jump and grab the balcony. So I figure I should emphasize on that a little bit, because it's a little bit of a tricky jump. Now it is possible to get this while running as well. I'm not usually really confident in doing that much during a run, but like this, you can just do it while running without having the setup, but it's fine. Easy version is just always go for this wall, back hop, and make sure she's just like this, and then you can go. Right, so we have 2 monkeys active here now. We can just do running jumps onto this lock. Now if they deal damage, we'll just heal. We need to get into this water right here. So right now the monkeys are not actually attacking me. You could get attacked by them, so be ready to heal on that lock if you need to. And then we go out here in this. Climb up, get the switch, backflip, roll to get off the edge. And, ooh, he bit me. You see that? How dare he bite me? Okay, right, that's Colosseum complete, like this. Again, I hope that made some sense. We'll go on to Palace Midas. So at this point, there's a lot of decision making that we're going to have to do in this level. I'll start with a save. So we have a shotgun, and we also have magnums right now. We have plenty of ammo for magnums, so I advise for this level to pull out magnums. Now, for this first guy, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and just shotgun him. Oh, it's fine. Maybe I'll do that for some of these monkeys. Yeah, I'm thinking here swapping to different weapons for this level is definitely going to be a good idea, because this is a level full of enemies. So it's just easier to... Okay, cool. 2 of them dead. Yeah, that makes this so much easier. So there's a third one here. I've done the whole sequence. I'm gonna just do it again real quick while reciting what I'm doing. Oh, let's get the shotgun. We kill the croc, right? Good. He's dead. We can jump up here. You can also go on the lower part of this wall, but that's pretty much the more optimal one. So there's 3 monkeys in total here. 1 on the left, over here. I'm gonna just pull them out. And 2 on the right. So we want to go towards the right side, but it's good to know where they all are, right? Okay, so just killed them off now. When we enter here, we want to just go straight for this block on the right side, like I just did. We want to go against this wall, just like this. And we want to angle her about like this. Like, I can't really explain it. I'm looking at the shadow at her feet to see, like, roughly. It's not really a problem if you're slightly left or slightly right, but you don't want to be like this or too much like that. Just a little bit in between here. And you should be able to jump up like this. Now, it's tricky, I'll admit, but the alternative is going to be going over all the pillars. Up here. I believe there is you only need like 1 or 2 pillars and then you can actually jump here already. But definitely worth learning that, I will say. And if you're really struggling with this jump here, you only need to do it once. I'm going to normally do it 4 times in my run. I'm going to pull this first switch. So if you're confident in doing that jump on the right side there, then you can just continue as normal and go this way. Oh, over there, towards that door. Now, if you do want to make your life a little easier on going up here, then we can go into this hole and to this switch to open the door. Thank you. So this opens this door, and that helps out with just going back up if you're struggling with the jump. Now, I tend to not do it, so I'm going to just show you the route that I would take if I don't open that door. The monkeys are already dead. This is a good moment when you're dropping off this pillar to maybe fight some of them, if they're still alive. And now we're going to have to do this sequence. So this is just a matter of practicing a little bit. You want to jump. I'm jumping very late now. I'll explain in a bit how I'm seeing that. So this is the idea. And as you can see, the fire is on now, so we don't have much time to do it. So I'll go back. What I'm always looking at here is I'm running, and the moment I jump, I want to see if her feet is on the black dot in the tile of the fire here, or after it or before it. So if it's after it, I'm going wider. If it's before it, I'm going less wide and tighter. If it's right on the black dot, I will go sort of like take an exact mid sort of curving section. So not right now I was pretty much on the dot, so we can just go right here and get it like this. So it takes a little bit of like practice on this sequence, but there's really only one way to actually do it like this. Now, for the way back, we have two options. Option 1 is go into the water and swim back. Option 2 is... Oh, I missed it. Need to get that jump there, though. Let me actually go for just a quick... like this. As you can see, you can just be next to the fire. You'll take some damage, but you don't die. So, this sequence coming up is a little bit harder. So, let me actually heal up. The idea here is going to be, we're going to do running jumps, but we're always going to be on the outside of the fire, because then we can keep doing running jumps. Now, it's very difficult to do right, but if you do it right, then you will get... Oh, okay, so now I hit the fire, but this is basically the idea, is to go over like this. Now, that's definitely the faster way. So... Oh, whoa. Oh no, that's never gonna hit it. Let me actually show it a little better. Maybe I can land it properly. I'll do this again. Go here. Right. Let's heal up. Am I too far to the... I'll do the side step here. Here. Oh, no, I'm gonna hit it again. No, I didn't hit it. Okay, cool. Just like this. And then we can keep going onwards. Now, if you ever catch fire, you don't really need to make a save for it, because if you ever fail it, you can just drop into the water and climb out on this side over there. So there's not really an issue. Right, having done that, we come back here, we do this jump again. Now remember, there is a gate for you to open if you do want to skip these jumps, but they're okay. Switch on the right, in the middle, and on the left is the next one. Now there is one more monkey at this point. I don't know if he's already here, but he triggered when we picked up the bar in the fire room. So he should be coming. Usually he's here at this point. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. We continue onwards this way. Spike room. So, the monkey's probably going to bother me in a second here. But we'll be good. Pull this block out 2 times. Alright. We pull this switch. We're gonna have to do a sequence over some pillars and spikes. So I'm going to recommend something here, which is a pretty okay way to do it. Oh, he's on the pillar! Because we pulled the switch when he was on the block. Lol. Okay, well, let me actually just take care of him real quick. Because he's gonna be annoying there, that's for sure. Okay, so he's dead. Right, so first from this alcove here, where we came from, I'm always going up to the ledge, and I'm always jumping up on this left side of this pillar right here, right? I'll make a save real quick, in case I miss something here. We can just do a running jump on this. We should be landing on that. Now, I'm going all the way on the right here now, with the side steps. You can get away with just one side step and then do a curve jump, but it's a little bit more difficult. So, anyhow, we can do 2 running jumps in a row there. We can do the same thing here, only the first one we're going to want to do slow step running jump, and then another running jump. And then we get on this. Okay, so pretty easy. You'll have to practice it a little bit once again if you're unfamiliar. For this, there's a monkey that triggers. My advice is just ignore him and go basically like this. Standing jump, run a bit, stop, standing jump, and grab it. And then you'll cancel onto it. And then we just roll and run out. So, standing jump, run a bit, stop, standing jump, grab it. That pretty much always works. Like, you can always get really RNG'd by him, I guess, but usually we'll be okay. So, easy enough. We, unless you've opened this door, we're gonna go back onto this right side now and go up for the 3rd room. So, same way, angle like this. Okay, so for this room, we're doing this right switch, these right 2 switches, I should say, the 2 on the right here. Now, if we go into the room straight away, we will have the wrong version of the room, and we will have to go down below to get the map flipped to a different state, to the collapsed version. We can, however, do a skip here, which is very useful. So we pull these 2 switches, and then we run here to this pillar, which seems counterintuitive because we need to go that way. But we do this to flip the map. Then we jump back up top. Don't go down on the floor on that side because you might mess it up. And now this map is actually collapsed. And this is what we want. If we would go straight to this room for after the switches, it would not be in this state. It would be in a different state. So, excuse me. Right, now, next part. We go up on this. This is pretty straightforward, just some climbing. There is a nice move here where we do like a side flip from here. But it's pretty easy to miss, so you can always choose to, instead of doing the side flip... Okay, I actually miss it now. Right, instead of that, we can always do... Oh, wait. Right here, right here. Get on the pillar. So if you don't want to do that side flip, the side flip is very nice if you get it. But you can always go like this and just draw weapons and turn to get the same effect. Right. And then we go up. Now here, there's a jump. It's probably best to just ignore the monkey and save for this, which is what I'm gonna do, actually. Right here, I'll save. And we ignore this monkey, and we go straight for this jump. Right here. Now, to reiterate that, if you jump anywhere too early or too late... Okay, that's actually perfect timing again. You'll miss it. And you want to hit the slope on the end. I also did a late grab now. You should not do a late grab, generally speaking. Only if you're very early. So normal jump, land on slope, and we're good. If you really can't get it while running, you can also just choose to stop on the corner, do a back hop, and do the run jump here, and then it's good. It's a small bit of fall damage, so keep in mind if you're very low HP, you might like mess up, but it's very, very minor bit of fall damage, so it's good. Right, here we have a little hairpin turn as well. Keep that, that's always an annoying one. Up this with a side flip and a standing jump, and then we're straight into here. And then we do this slope. So at this point, animals are going to start appearing a lot. So I'm thinking magnums right now. And these first few, you can still get away with just doing pistols. But it can't really hurt to have magnums. So he's gonna die before he even reaches me. That's nice. And we go here. Now you can choose, especially if you want to kill everything, then it's probably a good idea to shoot some stuff from here. You don't need to do this, you can leave a lot of stuff alive as well, if you want. I'm not going to leave many of them alive, because it's just much more RNG. However, I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of leaving animals alive in these runs coming up by the board raiders, right? It's gonna be fun. So I've killed a couple of animals now, and we're going to... You know what? I'll actually do a little bit of both. First I'll show you how I would kill everything. And then I'll show you... Okay, never mind. We pick up this. We pick this up. From here I'll save. So first, if I would kill everything, I would first want to kill the monkeys at this stage. Reason being particularly because if I go down here, which is just a run, you can just run off. The monkeys can come up here. The lions can help. Oh wait, I forgot to heal. Maybe I should heal. So, the lions can go for me now, but not while I'm up on this. Only the monkeys can. So with the magnums this becomes a lot easier. And then at this point we would go in. Here. Now I'll quickly show you just like alternatively. I'm gonna heal up first now before I go. We run off here, roll, and just maybe we shoot on the way. I guess you can shoot things while running. Go straight in here with the switch, roll, standing jump. They're hitting me. Oh. Oh, no. I'm dead. I messed up the sequence, so I'm dead. So, like I said, leaving them alive is a little bit more hectic. I'll just go for killing at least some of them now. Just to illustrate the route. The pathing is what's important right now, right? Okay, cool. Nice. So there is still some animals alive, probably. And lions are always the fastest, so if there is something, then the lion will show himself first. Usually. Okay, now we have everything. We flip the switch, so we can go out. Now, at this point, we'll trigger a couple of monkeys. Again, I think best here to just like run and shoot. Don't stop for these. Just keep running. Shoot at them while running. No problem. Don't stop, don't turn around. And the reason being is we'll have a whole lot more uptime on them later on. We're killing some of them on the way like this. Oh, okay. Right, so anyhow. Let's kill a couple. We want to get on this ledge on the right side. From here we can do some sort of standing or running jump. I did it as a running jump now, which is very possible. To get in here. Now, backwards against this hand is a tip as well. Reason being that you can't accidentally use action and forward or anything to climb up by accident. That will kill you instantly. So, let's not do that. So we just roll against the hand, go backwards. Make sure we don't mess up. Now from here we have 2 standing jumps to get back out, which is very nice. We can jump underneath this actually, in case you didn't know. And then we just go out, like I said, just run and shoot, no stopping. So we've used almost all our magnum ammo now though, so maybe we want to be a little bit more conservative with where we use ammos. Alright, all the way back to the switches. Go up with this jump again. And now we want to get 4 of them. This one, the second one, the third one, and then I guess the 5th one. Right. We can jump on this, drop down. It's a little bit of fall damage, but it's fine. There's no monkeys right now. There will be a lion here. You don't need to kill him, but might as well just do it. Up the steps here, into this. Now at this point, if you've left a lot of animals alive, you definitely want to have a save right before this point in case things get too hectic. Right now, I can just do these gold bars pretty easily. Even if there's something alive, it will be coming too late now at this point. And I'm not really seeing anything. So this concludes Midas. Now, this is really the point where if you're leaving animals alive a lot, then there will be a lot of them in here. Every time you go out on the floor, the lions will be able to hit you, and the monkeys will actually be able to come into the alcoves as well. So make sure to keep that all in mind. From here, we can do roll and just go for a running jump grab, and we'll be in the next level. Right, so with that, we are now in Cistern. Awesome stuff. Let's make a save real quick. A couple of things in Cistern are relevant. First of all, oh wait, I actually didn't do it now. Good way to start is just roll and roll again while shooting, and we're good. That triggers the mouse and immediately puts us on him. Hello, Lara, come on. Push it. So we push this block out and put it underneath the switch. Over here. Now we will go up to it, pull the switch, and go down. Now, a couple of things here. If you don't like the crocodiles, you might want to kill them from up here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave them alive to demonstrate how that looks in the level. I would also suggest not doing that because it takes time. So when we get out here, we're going to jump this way. And oh yeah, we could kill him. And we want to aim to land on this step, like this. Now it's a little bit tricky to aim that, so you could always find another way down. But we want to make our way over here to this section and go up here. Then we climb up and go for the first key, which we will definitely be needing. So this is another moment where we can shoot the rat. No, that rat. You don't need to kill that rat, by the way, you can just leave him if you want. But I like killing things in games. Right, jump back to this bridge. We go here. Make sure we're on this side for the running jump. And then now we get Pierre. Now, I do not recommend killing Pierre or chasing him away. Instead, I recommend going here. If we hold backwards and left while doing the key, we'll hop like this. And then one step backwards will get us right onto this. So I'll show that again. Holding backwards and left. Like this. And then just one step. We can ignore all the monkeys below. We can also ignore the Pierre. Just a running jumps onto this. The Pierre is going to shoot us now. We do another straight running jump here. And then we jump over to the right side here. Now at this point, there's a tricky jump coming up. We've taken some damage. We will heal through. Pierre will now, for the rest of this level, stay in this room. So he will not appear anywhere else, which is good for us. Right here, this upcoming jump is pretty tricky. We run off the ledge, jump, and then late grab. And then we get on this. Now, it's a pretty tricky bit, I'll admit. After this, I'm going to just finish off this movement here. We would pull up on this, and then do 2 slow steps into a running jump to get in here. Now, this is all pretty tricky, so just for solidarity, I will show an alternative way to do this, which would be here, for example. Now, I haven't really done this much, but I'm pretty sure we can do a jump like this. Yeah, just like this. And then we shimmy to the same alcove. Now, I'll show the tricky one again. This shimmy just takes us to that to that part. So let me just go back. If we run off, jump, and late grab. Oh, I missed it. That's death. So if you're going for this jump, I do recommend making a save in case you mess it up, right? Ooh, close, but we made it. From here, onto this. Now make sure we don't hit the tile here on the left, because that will block us. So always jump around that. And whichever way you choose, we pull the switch, the door opens. Watch out for the spikes and the rats, but the rats aren't really interesting. You go down here, another rat. And up the steps. And this way. So now we're gonna do this room for our silver key, which is gonna be fun. Do I have some health actually? I'll actually heal up a little bit. So up here, this way. Oh, that was very close, but that's the way. This switch. Now the door is open. This sequence coming up is also pretty interesting. Roll fake grab to get below here. And then we want to do a running jump over here on this block. So we can get off of it. Oh, okay, so now the rat pushed us. If we do that right, we will be able to land exactly on the key. In any case, from that switch up there, we fake grab down to this ledge, and from there we running jump to this block. Now, the idea is sort of like to roll off of this, turn, and then roll onto the key. That's the idea. And if you do that, you don't need to actually kill the rats. Now, into this water after that. Crocodiles are alive, so we are going to be taking some damage. Damage is varying, so sometimes it's a little bit of damage, sometimes it's a bit more damage. And they can really hit hard sometimes. So you want to be really careful with your HP. We are going out this way. And on this bridge, we pull up here. And we're gonna flood the area, actually. This is standing jump into just full-on running jumps from this point. Pull this switch. We go here. We want to make sure we go to the left here a little bit so that we can go straight in here. Or we just drop into the water, swim here. A little zigzaggy. And then we go for this tile to pull up. Now, across and towards the next rusty key. Right here. Okay, so after this key, we're going to be able to do a cool jump down. So we want to be on this corner, right here. Turn a little bit, like this. I'm going to actually save. The idea here is to do just standing jump and keep running, like this. Now if you make a mistake somewhere, I don't know how it works exactly, but I feel I should mention this. there is this slope here, right here. This slope that I'm on. If you land that in a particular way, I don't know how it works exactly or where you should be landing it or whatever. But you will corner glitch up, basically, all the way to the ceiling and fall down to your death. So whenever you're doing this, I do recommend before going onto the slope, even if it's just here, make a save right here, right? Like this, something like that. Just in case you get that annoying glitch. It's an accidental thing, but it can kill you straight up. So it's probably best to avoid it. Right, after that, we go back this way, the way we came actually. And we go up. And here, oh, no, we pull the switch. Obviously we pull the switch. So, the crocodiles will be on us on this key. Oh, go down. This way. Crocodiles will be biting us usually here. Oh, whoa, we actually got away without damage now. But there's definitely some potential damage there. Now, this way, put in this rusty key that we've picked up. Yeah, I know my doorbell rings, but he's going to have to wait. Now I go this way, in and through, and pick up this key. More bites, crocodiles. Be ready to heal at any of these moments, by the way. All these pickups, all these moments, these crocs can really deal a lot of damage. So we've got away with quite reasonable health here, but usually you'll have to invest some mega health packs for that section. That's all pretty straightforward, all I just did. It's just basically swim all the way, pull the right switch, go for the right things, and you're good. This point, we put in the silver keys. And then there's one more level to go. Oh, whoa, that was wrong. Up on this. We side flip here. Go back and ignore this monkey. We can just put in the key and we're good. He will deal some damage, so make sure to heal if you need. You can also choose to kill him, but it just takes time, right? Okay, so some lions. Tend to just shoot at them, even though we don't really need to. We just go onto the block. If we... Oh, please be on the block, Lara. Alright. Now, if the lions are inside it, they will teleport up top on the block, so keep that in mind as well. And then we're out of the level. Okay, so one more level remaining. And there's a couple of tricks in this level, so I'll go straight into it. Cistern is relatively easy level, as long as you just heal through the crocodile damage that exists and all that. So we should be okay. This one, though, there's a couple of really nasty tricks in this one. So we'll move on. First we swim down to this lever, and then we go back up. It's better to pull up on this tile to get straight on the switch. The recommendation here is to kill the crocodile, which I'm gonna do. If you don't kill him, keep in mind that he will be doing damage throughout the level to you. And you cannot see him. It's just basically going to be invisible, accidental damage that you just sometimes take in the water. So it's recommended to just kill off that crocodile at the beginning there because of this. Go all the way up here. Here we can do running jump. And if we're staying on this corner, we won't get hit by the darts. First, dev intended route would be pull the switch and go down here into the alcove below, right? We are not going to pull the switch. I'm going to show you this trick here. We want to be all the way on the left. Pull up. And we go here. We want to align Lara. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to explain. Like, I'm looking at the corner of her backpack. I don't know if we can see my mouse. No, we cannot see my mouse. So I'm looking at the corner of her backpack and trying to align it with the wall in a particular way. I think this is a good position. Now, it's very precise, but if you get it, you'll skip it. So this is wrong. This was a death. That was no good. So I need to go slightly more to the right, actually. Tap one to the right. Yeah, now we landed. So it's a very precise thing, but it's not really that difficult once you just get the alignment. And if you make a save, you can't really go wrong. So pull up all the way on the left, turn, and get her backpack sort of aligned with the wall on the left side. There's different visual cues you can choose to do. No, again, miss. So we reload, tap right, try it again, and then we get it. Yeah. Okay, cool. That skips a whole bunch of things, so it's good. Now we can go straight into this tunnel and this current. Warp drive activated for a moment. And then we get to straight to another tricky jump, actually, which I'll demonstrate right away. Here and here is all pretty straightforward. And then we go up here. Pull up on this ledge, which is a little bit annoying to line up on. Okay, we got it now. Go straight across and here. Now at this point, this window on the right side over there, Pierre will be there, so he could be coming out and shooting us. I like to do these side steps here to trigger the axe and then just running jump when the time is right. So at this point, a very, very tricky jump is coming up. I'm gonna go all the way on the right here. Make sure you're all the way on the right. Always go on the right. We gonna pull up and make a save in the pull up. I recommend always making a save inside this pull up here. First, I will show you dev intended way, which would be to shimmy that way. I'm actually going to do it. Because the jump is very, very tricky, and if it costs you like 6 or 7 tries doing that jump, then it would just be faster to go this route. So for solidarity, we'll go this way first. This is the normal way if we don't do the tricky jump. Then we pull the switch. This floods the place below, meaning we can drop down and go straight here. And now we're on this ledge. So I'm gonna reload back. I'm going to try to do this jump. Let's see if I get it. Right. I'll explain the movements I'm doing in a second. And I tend to make a second save here on a different slot, just in case I miss this last bit of it, which I did just now. Yeah, and then... Ah, come on. It should be good though. Should be good. Yeah, right there. And then we're on this ledge. So the way this works, I'll quickly explain what I'm doing. On this climb up, when we pull up here, I'm holding dive while holding left as well. And then as soon as we do the dive animation, I'm switching to roll while still holding left. So throughout the entire sequence, I'll be holding the left arrow key here. And then I'm doing a dive and a roll basically. So I'm gonna dive while going left and roll while going left and then land here. Then we do the side flip and 2 side steps. This is the point where I save on a different slot. And then the idea is to do a standing jump forward. And we don't want to immediately go to the right, but we also don't want to be very late. We want to do it pretty quickly. But it's a timing thing. So if I do it too fast, this happens. I stumble against the wall. So we want to first jump past the corner, and then steer to the right immediately. But it's very hard to get the timing of that down. If you do get it down though, you will land on that nicely, which is nice. I think that's good. Yeah, nice. Now we got it. So that's just a quick explanation of that trick. There's maybe there exists other setup for it as well, but I think it's generally okay. So after that, we go here. We got this lion. Now the lion is not really scary right now because we have a shotgun, which is nice. Go in here and pull this switch. We do need the switch, otherwise we can't open the door. I can't climb up. This way? No. We don't need to kill these. I'll make a save right here. The way I usually think about this is I'll do 2 steps and a running jump and grab. If the monkey pushes me back, I'll do a 3rd step before I jump. So just like this, 1, 2, jump. And we're good. Now he did push me now, but he pushed me sideways a little, not really backwards. If he pushes me backwards, I'll go for a 3rd step. Oh yeah, we don't really need this mega, by the way. Whatever. In any case, after that, I'll actually do it one more here. I always just make a save here in case I mess it up, but it tends to go right pretty often like this. So it's pretty straightforward. Get the key. Here we can use the ceiling to keep running like this. And we do it again here, like this, right onto the lock. It's a tricky thing. You can always go whatever way you want. Here we have 2 running jumps in a row if we steer a little. Then we do 1 slow step and do another running jump. I believe it's possible to keep doing running jumps, but it's very hard. It's like very curvy. Okay, all that out of the way, it's time to do this block a number of times. First we push it this way. Let's go over on the right side and push it over here. At this point we will really only have Pierre to deal with at the end now, actually. In terms of enemies, I should say. Now we put it onto this brown rune tile that exists here. Alright, so here's some boulders coming from left and right, so make sure you jump into the alcove and cross pretty nicely. You're good. Pick up the key and go back out. Then we want to get this block. Oh, come on. This way. And all the way to the other side. There's 4 of these rune tiles. We want to get it all the way across to the other one. So we push it twice here. And then we'll push it onto the tile. Now there's a monkey that will appear after we push it on here. But we can basically just ignore it. There's nothing really that... It's not really that scary. Right, onto the corner. And here. If I just do a standing jump and keep running, I'll be safe. So just keep that in mind. On the way out, not so much. So what we do on the way out is we run, stop, and run again. And then we're safe. So there's a monkey here. If you want to kill him, you can kill him. I tend to just ignore him and go straight for this. If you hold jump and right here, then you'll immediately land on this with a cancel as well if you do it. So easy enough. Just a side flip onto this. So at this point, it's really... let me actually go for magnums again. There's a crocodile and Pierre, and we'll need to do a little bit of swimming first. So the crocodile could bite us here, which he does just now. He will often not bite, but sometimes he will bite. Right, here we can get jumps like this, and up here. Right, so we want to steer to the right here, into a running jump, to get across. It's pretty easy. And then we get on the switch, and we want to drop down into the water, right here. That's good. And go straight into this. Nice. That all looking good. Now we go through. And when we go out here, straight to the left. Oh, a little bit ambitious. And on this side, it's a little bit hidden, but it's right in here. There's an alcove that we want to go to for this switch. Get the switch. And we go out. Yeah, so now we really only have Pierre to do. There's a couple of strategies that exist for Pierre. Since we're doing just speedrunning, my advice is to just go straight for him and shoot him from close by. So we don't need to kill the centaur, he's fine. Now keep in mind to heal if you're low on HP here, and if you're behind him, he will not shoot at you. So I'm going to always try to get behind him. Right, now we pick up what he drops, which is annoying sometimes. And now it's only a matter of going on this. No. Okay, yeah, I got it. So I did it with running jumps now. It's pretty tricky to get it with running jumps. So it's probably better to just go for standing jump there on from the block. Put in the gold key. Go here. I don't know if there's any like real cancel anywhere here. I don't think so. So take a stumble and we'll go in here. This ends the level. So, I mean, I went through that pretty fast, I feel. Maybe I've not elaborated on everything. There will be more videos coming out by different people with some tips and tricks about certain jumps or sequences or stuff like that. So, keep an eye out for that. Yeah, this pretty much concludes the guide for Greece for today. So thanks all for watching. I hope this was useful to everybody, and until the next time, stay shiny.